we want to look at factorization. So how do we factorize? If we have an expression like example, you have expression like example. Let's see an example. We have let's say b square minus c square minus b cube minus c cube. Okay, so how do we factorize this type of equation? What we need to do is to rearrange, is to collect like terms. So that's the first thing to do. Like terms. When you collect like terms, you have b square minus b cube minus c square minus c cube. So that's the first step you need to do. Now if you check the first two entities, you discover that you have this and this and this similar. So what you do is to factorize the two of them. What is common? B is common, bring b out. If b squared divided by b, you have b left, b minus b cube minus divided by b, you have cube, right? So minus is common, c is common, c, what is left? C minus cube. So you see that it has been expressed like this. But don't follow that way, you will not be able to get your final answer. So what you need to do, let me clean. I'll clean this. I'll clean it. I'll write the question again. I'll clean. Don't need to write the question again, just go ahead and factorize. Now these two, we can solve it using difference of two squares. So I will solve it using difference of two squares. What do I have? I have b plus c and b minus c. Close it. What is common here? Q is common, minus q in brackets b plus c. I following? So you see b plus c is common on both ends. So I'll say b plus c in bracket. Then what is left? I have b minus c. Okay, I'll put a square bracket here, minus q. So I'll close it. Now what do I have? I have b plus c, open brackets, you have b minus c minus q. So that does it. I hope. So in factorization, you don't need to follow a particular problem in factorization. So let me erase and give you another example. Now let me erase this. If I erase this, okay. Now let's take another example. This example I'll use, let me use another example to illustrate what we have. So let me use this color. If I use that color, I have in brackets, yeah, p minus q minus 2b in brackets p minus q. You see, I have these two factors. I have this factor and I have this factor. So I'll factorize these two. If I factorize these two, yeah, I'll have what is common? P minus q is common. So what is left here? What is left here? 1 minus 2b. So this is the factor. This one will factorize. Now let's give you another one before we go to the next question. Let me give you another one before I move to the next question on the board. So this question, I have this one. I have 12ab minus a square plus ca minus 12bc. So how do we solve this type of problem? I'm already seeing constraint. Okay, but we can try. I'll bring this. You see, I'll bring this and this together. I'll bring them. I have 12ab minus 12bc. 12ab minus 12bc. I have my minus a square plus ca. So 12 is common here and here. B is also common, so I'll take 12b out. I'll take 12b out. What is left? I have a minus c. A minus c. You see, I've removed 12b. Then here, what is common? Minus a is common. Minus a is common. You know, this minus is minus times minus is equal to plus. So if I remove the minus, I'm going to have a plus a minus minus c. I hope you're following. Please do wait to subscribe to our channel. Now, what is common? I have this common here, so I'm going to say a minus c. Then what is left? 12b minus a. So that does it. Okay. So I'm sorry for the show of low battery. Let me remove this. Now, so for those just joined us, we are learning factorization, and in that factorization I'm teaching you how to factorize. So if we have a square plus 8a minus 20. If you can solve this, put it in the comment section. I give you 1 minute. If you can solve this question, I'll put it in the comment section. Now, for the assignment, so make n the subject formula in this equation. If you can solve the, put in the comment section. I'll be waiting for your answer. What are the factorize a squared plus 8a minus 20 and put your answer in the comment section, in the chat box. Put it there. Let's take it from there. So x is equal to n over 2 in bracket a plus n minus 1 bracket d. Make n the subject of the formula. So make n the subject of the formula. You cannot see the board here, so make n the subject. Put your answer in the chat box. Put your answer. Is a class work. Okay, let's say online work. Put your answer. Okay, I'll count to 10. If you cannot put the answer, I'll do the correction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So it means that nobody on this platform knows mathematics, so you cannot solve factorization. You are just online, you cannot solve factorization. Now let me do it. Now you are going to look for 2 terms. When you add the 2 terms, you're going to get this. When you multiply the 2 terms, you're going to get this. So what are the 2 terms? When you add them, you get 8. When you multiply them, you get this. What are the 2 terms? Now I'll say the 2 terms are, I'll say 10a and minus 2a. Look at it. If you add the 2 terms, you're going to get minus plus 8. If I multiply the 2 terms, I'm going to get minus 20. So I'll replace these two terms with this, or I'll replace this minus 8 with these 2 terms here. So I have 8 square plus, I'll say this is plus 10a minus 2a minus 20. So I replace these 2 terms, this one in particular, with this and this. I replaced it. So what is common here? A is common. I'll say a in brackets a plus 10. Then what is common here? Minus 2 is common. What is left? A plus 10. So what is common here? A plus 10 is common. What is left? This and this is a minus 2. That does it. I hope you enjoyed this video. For more videos like this, please subscribe to our channel. For more videos like this, please subscribe, like, share for others to see. Okay, so now I'll give you another one. I thank you for the like. I thank you. I can see your handiwork, your liking. So for more videos like this, please follow, subscribe, so that more people will see and enjoy this video. So let's go to another aspect of the maths. Let's look at another aspect of mathematics. I'm going to give you time for you to solve. If you really understand what I'm doing, I'll give you time for you to solve. So let me give you your question. Question one. You are going to factorize y squared minus 12y plus 35. That's question one. Question two. This is your question. Ensure you do it and drop it. I want to see how smart you are. This is question. I have another question. X squared plus 5xy plus 6y squared. 6y question. Try and solve it. It is your question. I'll give you time for you to solve. I'll give you time for you to solve. Okay, so I'll remove this assignment. I'm sure you've done it. Let me remove the assignment. I've removed the assignment. So ensure you do it. So this is your work. Please, I beg you to subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Okay, now let's do the correction. Let's do the correction. I have we are going to look at two numbers. When we add them, we'll get minus 12, and when we multiply them, we'll get 35. What are the two numbers? When you add them, you get now 35. It is obvious that 35 can only be gotten by 5 and 7. So 35, that is 5y and 7y. But is it just 5y and 7y? No, it is not just. You put your minus here and put your minus. That is minus 5y and minus 7y. If you add these two, you'll get minus 12y. Then you replace minus 12y with minus 5y and minus 7y. That is, you have y squared minus 5y minus 7y plus 35. I hope you're following. I've been able to replace minus 12 with y and minus 7y. Please do it to subscribe. So then I'll factorize here. What is common? Y is common in bracket, y minus 5. Then what is common here? Minus 7 is common. The same thing here also goes here, y minus 5. So what is common? y minus 5. What is left? Y minus 7. That does it. This is our answer. This is our answer. Please subscribe to this channel. Let's go to our next question. I have this question for you. You have to solve this. This is your question. Solve it and drop it in the comment section. This is your question. This is your question. Why I erase this? Let me clean the board. So now we have another set of questions that we want to solve, and this question is different from what we've been doing. Now look at it. 2x squared plus 3x plus 1. That's the question. 2x squared plus 3x plus 1. Now before you can solve this type of question, you need to multiply the coefficient of x squared with the constant, the coefficient of x squared. So you multiply this to this. If you multiply it, you have 2. You have 2. If you multiply it, then you will look for two numbers. When you add them, you get 3, and when you multiply them, you get 2. So here is 2. So when you multiply them, when you add them, you get 3, and when you multiply them, you get 2. That is 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So that is 1x and 2x plus 1 plus 2. I'll replace it, and I have 2. I will have 2x plus x plus 2x plus 1. What is common? 2x squared. What is common here? What is common? X is common. X. What is left? 2x plus 1. So what is common here? Plus 1. What is left? 2x plus 1. I hope you're following. So if we factor out what is common, I have 2x plus 1, and what is left? X plus 1. That does it. That does it. Please subscribe. Subscribe. So let's go to another question, similar question like that. I'll erase the board. Let's erase what we have. This class is 30 minutes, so 30 minutes, under 30 minutes we'll be through with the class. Let's go to the next question. The next question is factorize the following. We have 3y squared plus 7y minus 6. 3y squared plus 7y minus 6. Like I said, use the coefficient here to multiply this. You have minus 18. So I have used the coefficient to multiply this. I got minus 18. Are you following? Get minus. Not that you use it to replace it. You are not replacing that minus 6. that minus 6 will still be there, but I just use the coefficient of y square to multiply minus 6, so that whatever factor we want to look at will be able to align with the minus 18. So two numbers, when you add them you get 7, and when you multiply them you get minus 18. What are the two numbers? Then it has to be, since here is plus, one of the bigger number would be plus. So if I separate it, that will be plus 9y, and the other factor is minus 2y. So I'll use this 2 to replace this 1. I'll use it to replace it, and if I replace it, I'm going to have 3y squared plus 9y minus 2y minus 6. So what is common? 3 is common, y is also common. What is left? What is left is y plus 3. What is common? Minus is common, minus 2 is common, 2. Then what is left? Y plus. So what is common here? That is y plus 3. And what is left? 3y minus. Please do well to subscribe. Please do well to subscribe. So that does it. Okay. Let's erase the board. Let's erase the board. Let's erase the board. Now let's look at another one. 5. This is your work. 5 minus 7. Hello, Ness Jen. Hello, I greet you. How you doing? Where are you watching from? 5m minus 6m cube m squared. Where are you watching from? Please. So if you can solve this, please drop it in the chat box. If you can solve it, I'll give you 1 minute to do it. 1 minute. Under 1 minute we shut down. So I give you 1 minute to do this work. Hello, 6717 next gen, that is next generation. 6717. How do you do? The same principle applies. You're using this one to multiply this. If you use it to multiply, you get minus 30. Then two numbers, when you add them, you get, that would be minus 10m and plus 3m. Minus 10m minus 3m. So these two, when you multiply them, you get minus 30m squared. Okay, and when you add them, you get this. So I'll replace it. I'll say 5 minus 10m plus 3m minus 6m squared. So what is common here? What is common? 5 is common. 5 in brackets, 1 minus 2m. What is common here? Plus 3 is common. Plus 3 is common. M is also common. What is left? 1 minus 2m. That is left. So I have here and here 1 minus 2m. Then what is left? 5 plus 3m. I really appreciate everyone for your time, and please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in our next video. Bye.